So, I hope you have your questions ready.
Yeah, for you, shitloads.
Shh.
Sorry.
Don't talk to your master in public.
That was hot. Sorry.
I really feel like you're working some shit out here.
Do we have a safety word? Okay.
You did not establish one.
Oklahoma.
In fact, Sinokir seems to strangely enjoy it,
Playing tour guide?
apparently. And he
Yeah,
kind of
no.
mentions over, and Sinokir at this point, other hand is out, and it's like,
and around this way you can see the Venstral Spire, which is a wonderful craft fair that happens once every 2 weeks.
and Lieutenant turns back to you.
He's just like making shit up as he's walking.
I must admit, our life is not as interesting as you might be expecting, and I'm sorry for that. But I will say, probably should not be talking so much right now.
Oh, sure. Go, slaves! Walk forward. Like you do.
Why are you talking to us like that?
Shut up, slave! And I smack Grog with the flail.
It doesn't physically hurt, but emotionally, there's a scar.
A big guy open.
Just forward march.
To be fair, he didn't say Oklahoma.
You never said Oklahoma.
It's dangerous to keep a race car in a red. I'm just saying, I'm a race car and I'm in a fucking red. Pulp Fiction.
Sure.
Right, have you spoken with a fire giant before?
It's been a while.
They-
Since the upset socially, I found it best to not deal with them outside of a customer-patron relationship.
Are they so weird? Are they good conversationalists?
That's a big word.
They're curious.
You seem a little bit nervous. I can't really tell because you're so strange in a wonderful way.
Those sweet little ones.
Thank you.
They're very big.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Cool.
So, like, wheels or like weapons? Arms, you said arms.
I said on.
I have a hard time listening when you talk like that.
Would you like me to speak slower?
It might help, you know.
No.
With me,
It's all right. It's all right.
That's just fine.
Ping! Holds the metal over into this large furnace at the side to let it glow to a brighter orange, to a white at the tip, and begins hammering once more as you guys gather the rest of your strength to pull that along with you.
The sexiest fire giant I ever did see.
Who was that?
What?
What? There's this awkward pause. So Waska stops and looks over.
She's touched. Just don't worry about her.
Sonokir's like, well, how about we just walk around for a moment so we aren't looking weirdly in public doing nothing.
You're right.
Good idea.
Yes.
Okay.
We
Lead
should-
on.
If you think we're looking weird, we should trust them.
Well said.
Tugs the chain, and you guys begin to be dragged kind of in a heavy circle around the nearby street. You come back around and you see the rest of them arriving at the door, though they cannot see you. Senekir does kind of glance over in your direction.
Ah, it appears that our walk was just enough time. So,
Oh shit, you can see him?
I have my ways, yes.
What kind of ways?
Your brother is a fun character.
He's a dick? Do you mean a dick?
From your standards, yes. Being from where I'm standing, I find it hilarious. Now, shall we?
I don't know.
Let's.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, can I see that manhole cover you guys have been carrying around this whole time?
Oh yeah, sure.
It's got giant runes on it. Runes of giant.
Here, help me. Hey, Pike, can you help
Do
prop
I
it up on that
recognize-
side?
Yep.
Just
Nope.
okay. We
Any
got it.
of these
You
rooms.
recognize it's giant. You
That's it.
cannot read.
Yeah. This is very important script. It says that you must carry this at all times, and if you let it go prematurely, you will die.
What?
Yeah, it's
I
very
don't think
magical.
he's telling the truth.
Better safe than sorry. There,
Grog,
brother.
make a
Better
deception
safe than
check.
sorry. We'll hold it. We'll hold it.
Deception check?
Yes.
Natural 20!
Bullshit!
You're gonna die.
Can I just have, which is a grand total of
It's a grand total of 21.
21. Gillis, Pike, I need you guys to both roll insight checks.
Oh,
This is the first
come
time
on.
that actual
Really?
Travis has like really leaked into Grog.
Yeah. No shit.
I tell the truth, guys.
Natural 1!
Wow!
Natural one.
Yours are lying.
That's a 4. That's a 4.
14.
14. Okay. Suddenly, as Grog says this, you realize him being of giant kin, and the seriousness in his eyes, and the stark intensity in the way he describes this. If you drop this, something terrible is going to happen.
Pike, well, I need to readjust my grip.
Okay, readjust,
Okay,
readjust,
here,
readjust.
here, I'm gonna put a gun
Grog,
on
but
my
maybe
back.
you should hold it then, because we're not as strong as you.
Yeah, I don't want to try. Will it kill all of us? Is it like a blast radius
The
thing?
fable goes on to say if you hand it to one of your friends, you will shit everywhere.
Okay, insight check.
Just immediate battle.
He's like,
No, green apple
You're-
splatters all over your feet. Just awful.
that
Wow,
doesn't
that
sound
was
true, but
right.
better than
The
say those
giant
things.
tails ought to be respected.
I
wanna
don't believe the
question it.
second half, but you do believe the first half.
Yeah.
It is a fable. Basically.
And there standing, you see, with arms off to the side, apparently finishing the rotation of this chain.
A wench.
No,
Which
you see two male fire giants, fully armored, with large, blocky,
Which bench?
black metal swords, just staring down at you from each side.
What are they wearing?
They're both wearing
Aprons.
looks like dark dark plated scale mail. And both of them have these black bands of metal across their neck that have what looks like a small pulsing red gem in the center.
Matthew, are they fuckable? Though? Like, are those guys, like, would you do them?
20 foot high, fuckable.
Scanlan? That's up to you, man. I mean, you've done some freaky shit in your time.
You
Show
could
the pillow.
certainly.
Although in this circumstance, you'd be the gerbil.
Kicking it back.
Oh shit!
I'm the
Amazing.
gerbil.
I do not feel
Lemmy
you bad.
wings.
You are Lemmy Wings in this. So
You don't know what that means.
if you wanna gain some experience, that's up to
It's some
you.
really interesting fan art.
Oh no!
Yep.
Anyway,
Ooey booey.
Done.
Too late.
I have an interest in games of chance on occasion, yes. So, you come all this way to play games?
Yes, I have. I spend my life just playing games. It's my livelihood. I've won many things over the years. In fact, all of these great people, large and small, next to me, I won in various card games around the plains. That one over there, the big one, I won him in a game of gin rummy in the Feywild. This guy I picked up in a game of fish. And I'm here to collect, possibly, one of your items, if that's all right with you.
Make a deception check.
32.
All the bullshitting, always.
She pulls out this wooden box, unlocks it with her heavy fingers, and opens it. She pulls out a deck of cards that is larger than what you're used to playing with, but small enough that you could functionally hold a hand. And small from her perspective, kind of. It's
Don't show.
Let me just cut the cards.
And you die.
We will play 3 hands. The winner of 2 takes the pot.
What does she want?
You request the armor. Me, I request your friends.
I knew that's where she was gonna go with this.
Well, I was going to offer one of your choosing, but you've only offered me one of your items.
Take it or leave it. If you truly have no idea what this armor is worth, perhaps you would wish to choose another thing to ante.
You seem attached to it. I want it. I'll have it.
How badly do you want it?
Certainly badly enough to risk these scoundrels.
Then we have an accord.
We do.
Hell yeah!
I've never been a Nancy before.
Do this!
Stone cold no. So many bad ideas start with
Bill
this.
Scanlon help you.
Do we need to all sit on the table then?
Does it work like Vegas or all the odds on the house?
wizard's chess?
May I ask what game we're playing?
Every
Is
time I
this,
put up in a card game, things
Is
go
this
terribly wrong.
blackjack? Are we playing like
Strip poker.
poker?
Let us see how the first hand goes, shall we?
and she puts her 3rd card down in front of her, face down.
Do I roll?
Roll now. And call. And she turns the cards over. 4, 6,
Ooh.
1.
Oh.
A total of 11.
What do we get?
1, 5, 2. Total of 8.
That is
no.
an unfortunate way to open it, my small friend. But you seem keen on winning, and I respect that.
I'll give you myself as a slave if you do not draw your next card and skip straight to the 3rd. And that's your number. I get all 3.
Very well.
Oh, nice, dude!
Oh, hopefully she didn't roll an 8 on that
Nice
first
that
one.
she rolled the first time it was placed there.
She rolled an 8?
That's an 8.
Jesus,
fucking
fuck
Balls,
me.
fuck
Ducks
balls.
and
Come on.
No.
Pretty bad.
We're good. We're good. No, we're good.
Pretty bad.
Show her last. Tell her to show her last card.
Maybe it's 1. Maybe it's a 1.
It's a 2.
10?
A 10.
We're fucked.
What
We're
did you
fucked.
roll? Show me your card.
I drew a 3 and a 3 and a 3.
Oh, that sucks!
By 1 each time. Perhaps it was time for you to lose cards after all. Well, based on our agreement, you and your friends are now property of Joriel. So, you want freedom, yes?
Yes?
And perhaps there is a favor you could do for me.
Oh. Just curious, could we draw the 3rd hand? I just want to feel what it feels like to win once.
What about like best out of 5? Best out of 5?
Best out of
You're
5.
probably so bored with life. Why not?
My slave
Why
speaks the
not?
truth.
You are full of spunk and life,
True.
and you are foolish. Do you agree to our accord?
I'm really curious about this last hand. If you beat me in this last hand, I agree.
If I beat you in this hand, you agree. Otherwise, what? I still own you?
Yes.
What?
Well, that's the deal.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, maybe you'll win one.
One more hand.
We will see who wins this hand for your own sake.
Thank you. It would make me feel so much better about myself. I've
It
had a long
does
string
not
of failures.
change our deal. She reveals 4.
Yes.
4.
Jesus.
4.
God, Matt!
Literally rolled all 4.
You!
Wow.
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 Is it?
I'm really just bad at everything.
Did you roll an 11?
I rolled an 11.
Oh my god!
You are a deity.
I wish I had this luck in Vegas. Like literal gambling.
It's just 4 hours.
Best 7 out of 13.
You have agreed to our accord as to the agreement of
I
this
have
hand.
agreed. I'm already your slave, so I couldn't really say no. So yes, I agree to our accord. What
Good.
favor can I grant you?
Really?
This
Fuck.
is what
Oh
I
my
seek
god.
Shit.
to see destroyed.
Fantasia.
You can tell. Gorix wears a symbol of his station. It is a thick black chain, and at the bottom it has the symbol of 2 manacles intertwined, within a red symbol that pulses with anger. That is your mark.
I mean, I really don't see what the problem is, right? Hellfiend goes, oh, time to go shopping for slaves. He walks up to the arches. We set the trap. Backs go stabby, stab, stab. Person goes, "Pah." Pipe goes, hey. And like, Dunsky.
Yeah.
You're writing the best children's book ever.
You don't think?
Blessing
I mean,
everyone.
like, I'm down. I think that's a great plan, Grog.
I mean,
I don't know if he's
this
gonna
seems
fall
like
for
a
that.
plan C to me.
Yeah, I'm with Sam.
Convincing
It's
a
getting
giant killing machine to step into a nice house seems like it's a,
He's not
it's
a giant,
desperate plan
He's
of
not a
people
giant
without anything
killing
else to
machine.
offer.
He's a businessman looking to purchase.
What, do we like go and make a deal with the devil?
Yeah,
That was even beneath you.
the deal is we just attack him and kill him. I don't know what's the big deal. We're
Just
sent
kill
on
him?
a killing machine, a killing mission here. Let's go kill him
Where are we going to kill him?
wherever we see him.
Okay, how about a
Senokir pipes up at this point.
Thank
He's been
you,
listening
Sonny.
in on this whole conversation off to the side. He goes,
I hope so.
If you are indeed going to fight a creature of this esteem, I will request to not be present. I don't know how to protect you the way you look.
I can make us all look different. What would make us passable in the city?
You know.
I was
twin
actually
slaves.
going to say quintuplets. We could all
All look like
look
us.
the same.
Is that a
bunch of
fantasy
Vexes and
that
Baxes.
people have?
It is now.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's the plan.
I like
Wait,
it.
I'm sorry. What's going on? We're all looking like you?
We're septuplets.
Why?
Sextuplets.
Yep.
Sextuplets. And you're the
Octomom.
salesman.
I'm selling a group of identical twin slaves.
Sextuplets.
Sextuplets. Slaves.
Sextuplets.
And the advantage is just that they look cool.
No,
Check out my slaves. They all look alike.
If you give us one order, we all understand the order.
Somehow a stamp with an upside down airplane is worth a fortune. This obviously is more rare.
I could make you all like other ways unique.
I mean, we're fairly attractive. I feel like 6 of us would be worth the.
Although you
price
can
of
only
admission.
grow us or shrink us by a foot, so this would be a
Well, she
really
can make
little.
her taller and you two shorter.
Can I also throw out that maybe 6 might be pushing it a little? Maybe we should drop it down to like quadruplets.
No, because
Indeed, don't push it at all.
6 is what he's walking around with. He's got more back in his
And
shop.
it's got the word sex right in it.
It does. It's just so easy.
Sex sells.
Sex stuff.
You can do it.
Sextuplets
Magic
sells.
door, sextuplet.
Sextuplet
I
cells.
feel
Mansion.
like I'm just gonna. I love this idea. Don't get me wrong.
Sextuplet cells.
But I feel like convincing him that you are able-bodied slaves with magical abilities might be even more of icing on the cake than, hey, they look alike.
Yeah, I like that.
If we were to sell ourselves as slaves, we can be marked as the property of the Sultan.
And then what?
And then we could claim that he was trying to steal property of the Sultan.
Are we still sextuplets in this?
Why not?
You don't get to negotiate that aspect. Even if we're not doing anything, even if we're just sneaking back into the house and stealing the armor, we're doing it as identical sextuplets. There's no fighting that anymore.
One addendum, our sizes don't change, right?
I can make you a foot taller or smaller.
Well, we could be like Matryoshka nesting dolls.
The Von Traps?
Yes. All from biggest to smallest.
Oh, I love it.
That's unique. That's unique.
That is unique.
I feel
That
like
is
we're spending
very
a
unique.
lot of time on this.
On
That
the
it could be
sextuplets.
slaves.
Don't judge. Don't judge.
And maybe
Don't
not
judge.
enough time on
judge.
our battle plan.
The battle plan
Oh, that would go to shit anyway.
is nesting doll sextuplets.
Okay, so
Okay.
far, let's just recap, vote, and move on.
Yeah.
Seneca, if you saw a bunch of people that look the same that went from small to big, wouldn't you want them as slaves? Like, what's the most unique one you've ever seen?
They've had a few Celestials through before.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Those generally fetch a pretty penny with
bet.
the individuals you're speaking about. The winged ones, they apparently are very sought after by the in hells.
The winged
Wings! Wings! You have wings!
All right.
Yeah.
So wait, I'm just going to recap these plans
Yeah.
here. Plan A, making us all sextuplets and trying to get him into the mansion.
Celestial septuplet.
with wings.
to get him into the mansion.
Yeah.
I think we should all
Plan
have
B,
wings.
we're
Seeming-
all sextuplets.
Seeming-
Seeming one does not add wings. That is the same arrangement of body parts.
Plan A, again,
Yeah. Yeah.
sextuplet, slaves, mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plan B, we're still sextuplets, but this time we're somehow framing him for dishonoring the Sultan and then attacking him in the middle of the square.
Yeah.
Which is why plan A is much better.
Plan C, still sextuplets.
Yes.
That doesn't change. But now we're just ambushing him in the center of the arches, and we've paid off the guards to
Yeah.
turn a blind eye.
We don't
Yeah.
have enough money to pay off the guard.
We have tons of money.
We got a lot.
We don't have that much
No,
money.
we don't have that much money.
Maybe we can bribe them with 6 identical slaves.
Like in the basement.
I have a quick request. Before I go to sleep, can I try and find Pike and see if she will teach me the alphabet before my fox's cunning wears off?
In one night.
Oh.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
Maybe you could learn a letter.
You go and find Pike in a room. She comes to the door, already groggy, no pun intended. Sorry about that. You open your door and you see Grog standing there looking a little sheepish.
Grog, what's wrong?
Yeah, look, I had trouble sleeping, and I actually know like giant, but I can't read it.
Okay.
Do you think maybe before this like fancy smart potion wears off, you could teach me some letters?
Well, if we have maybe a book or something, I could like a beginning to read giant. Is there anything like that where I could know?
Well, no, I don't.
What the letters
I
are?
don't see a lot of giant. Just even like common, like
Just common letters?
yeah, just
Yes, I can show you the alphabet. I will write it out. Okay. And do you know how to spell your name? Okay. It's very easy. You have 4 letters in your name,
how many?
but there are
T.
2 of the same letter.
How
So
many
you really
le-
only have 3 letters in your name.
But I'm not so hot on the numbers.
Okay, well, we won't talk about numbers. Okay, what's the first letter of the alphabet? This you know.
G.
That's the first letter of your name.
Oh, it is.
Yes,
It doesn't
but that's
stop
not
at
the
that?
first letter of the alphabet. You've said it before.
Hi. Hey.
It's the first letter. Oh, well, you wouldn't know that because you don't know how to spell.
Fucking A, this is tough.
Oh,
What?
you just said it.
Fucking A.
Yes.
A.
A is the first letter of the alphabet.
A. A. A.
Okay.
A.
And we can keep going. But
Okay, for the purposes of narrative here, you spend the next few hours with Pike in your room, beginning to learn elements of the alphabet of Common. You go through enough of it where you pick up some of it, and as the potion fades, so does the memory of the lesson. Yeah, it's just flowers for Groggernon. but it wouldn't have mattered because Common Alphabet and Giant Runics are totally different things.
Yeah, totally. I just wanted to know something.
You could.
I'm so.
Did I at least teach him how to spell his name?
Yeah, you could give him his name, man.
Yeah.
Make an
man.
intelligence check, Grog.
Do I still have... No, we're off, right? I don't have advantage.
No, before
you can do it.
You can do it, Grog. Roll a natural 20.
I'll say as you feel the potion fading from you.
I burp and I get a little
What'd you
bubble.
learn?
Sure, go ahead and roll intelligence check.
That's even worse. -2. Fuck. 12.
Wait, I'm gonna. Oh no, I can't do that. 12? Okay.
You get grr, and that's where it ends.
My cursive is sweet.
Jesus Christ.
You do see across the way what appears to be two young boys, maybe about 15 or so years old, light blue Scallon, no. Light blue skin and pupilless.
Pupilless.
Yes. They're held by red-colored chains, and they look kind of broken of spirit, and they're both just kind of
Can we
sitting
go
over
get
the edge.
them? Go get them.
Poor Nightcrawler.
Go get them and
Are they
see if we can
celestials?
get them.
Percival, did you know all
I'm gonna
about
go over there and
celestial
buy
birds?
these two kids
Don't
for
Maybe
what?
then we can set them free once we're out of here.
All right.
What?
I mean, what?
No.
What?
Fucking leave them alone.
This isn't our fight.
Yeah.
What the? Just
Stay on target.
Do you one of you want to go over there and just say hi, slave to slave?
yeah, I'll go over.
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Okay, Vex, by the way, your alignment's back up to chaotic good.
Oh.
That was the last little push there with that instant.
I murder an old lady walking by.
Grotesque-looking dwarf in very fine clothing that is very, very dirty and old, and he kind of stands there, clutching the edges of his lapel, going, "All right, you've got here before you two I found and kept beneath my will, for sale with angel blood within them."
Hello. Hello, I am Slave Master Francois Australia. And I'm curious about your two angel boys.
Well, if you're looking to purchase, these will both set you back about 10,000 gold apiece, or 18 for the set.
Oh, what can they do that I would be curious to find out?
What is happening? Whatever the fuck they can do, I don't know. I wasn't selling them for their skill set. I was selling them for their uniqueness.
How do you know anything about these boys? Where did you get them?
What's it to you, small one?
I like to see a chain of ownership, so I know that the previous owner will not hunt me down and kill me in the night.
There is no previous owner. I went and got them myself. The chain of ownership is this chain right here.
You're welcome.
I'm really gonna do this?
I guess.
Yes, we're buying them.
We're taking in everything.
They're so young. They're innocent.
And then we have extra slaves. It's beautiful.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fine doing business with you. And he puts the coins away, pulls out a piece of paper. And what's your full name?
Francois Bertrand Jean-Luc Australia.
And there you are. Transference of ownership. Grabs the chains, unhooks them, takes the lock and hands it to you. Says, "They're yours to take. Now you two shove off. Do what the man says."
Do they have names?
No, it's your choice to name them.
Au revoir.
And so as the two of you walk back with these two chain boys who kind of like just walk behind you,
We just wait, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so.
Want to go buy a few more?
No,
Jesus,
no,
man.
sorry, I'm sorry. I
Just
just.
like angels for sale.
Yeah, all the puppies and kittens. We're gonna have
Wait,
all
did
the
you-
puppies and kittens.
Did you drop a bunch of gold on them?
No. We got an amazing deal.
Like how much?
Like 50 gold. It was so affordable.
I want to do an insight check on that.
Go for it.
That's
ridiculous.
bullshit.
That's ridiculous.
She is lying through her teeth.
You're an idiot, and I'm very proud of you. Don't do that again.
How much did you dump?
Don't talk to me right now. Just don't.
Yes.
What if I were to do a very strange accent? Does that
No,
make no?
Also
no.
not attractive.
What if
None of
you-
it.
what if
None of it.
What if you were to talk like Vex?
I have found. I'm your brother. Just put your hand up here like this.
Okay.
When you're talking to them, and then because Percival sounds like Percival.
As it progresses, the actual twins,
Yeah.
you notice far up the way to where the arches begin, you see a sight that you've been seeking this entirety. You see a large, deep red entity begin strolling down the street with its burling, rippling, armored muscles, its giant red wings flared out behind it, its horned head and crest piercing the sky behind it.
Is he coming over?
He's heading in your direction.
Okay, I'll summon the magnificent mansion door, and I'll say to the slaves, "All right, it was worth a try, but we must pack it in for some."
As you're saying
Yes,
this,
master.
Bring the
the pit
kids
fiend
in.
puts a hand up, and its mouth doesn't move, but you hear a voice pierce you deep inside your head.
Oh shit!
It says,
Stop. I have discourse to make with you, small one.
But of course, I am here to sell if you are here to buy.
I have interest with your Asamir.
They are for sale for a good price.
Your price is acceptable. You know the embassy is good to pay. Present the charges, and I will take them.
Can I come out and bow before Scanlan and say, forgive me, Master, for interrupting, but the female Asamir is fighting back.
Well, I'm so sorry, sir. I must go deal with this. If you will, I don't want to make you wait here. You're clearly a man of respect.
I will wait.
and it just stays there across the way with its arms crossed about 10 feet from you.
I will be right back, I promise.
I know she is much more powerful than the boys, but we cannot control her.
Did she use the magic?
All of the magic.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I run into the mansion.
I would like you to make a deception check.
Come on,
you to
come
make
on.
a deception check, please.
You need to inspire yourself. Well, no.
Can I inspire myself?
No.
Yeah, you
Oh
can.
my god. That was
Can I after I know my role?
Yeah,
before
that's part of what's good
Oh,
about
well
it.
then fucking yes, I'll inspire myself. That helps.
What'd you roll?
1.
Oh,
That's an auto fail.
Oh
you
my
can't,
God.
really?
Your deceptions are angering and useless. If there is no business to be had, I will let the embassy know, and you will not have business in this city ever again.
I slowly flex out my black wings, slowly, and lower them and take a step half covering you and say, "Are you all right, Master? Do you need my help?"
I think so. I'll just say to the young man, all right, I am sorry to play these games and haggle with prices. I will go fetch them immediately. And I'll go in the mansion and I'll just yell, "Fucking Jenga! Fucking, we gotta go fucking kill this guy! We gotta go kill